Hello guys, so in today's video I'll be showing you how I passed another prop firm account which is $100,000 with a 5% as phase 1. I've just achieved the 8% target this week. Here's the email I received from them after passing the challenge. I also got this second email about my phase 2 which I received the details here. So the phase 2 I haven't taken any trade yet because it's still very new. But as usual, over time as I trade it, I'll be giving you guys updates until I pass it and hopefully all the way to the funded stage. So this same account I did a video last week to show you statistics, and by last week I think I was up about 6.4% as you can see here. And if you go through this video, I did a very detailed breakdown of the stats. So if you go to the Fiverr's website, under the programs we do have the high stakes challenge, which is exactly what I'm trading, the $100,000. As you can see, you need to achieve a minimum profitable days of 3. You can't lose 5% in a day and you can't lose 10% overall. At the same time, your target is 8% for phase 1 and 5% for phase 2. If you followed me for a while, then you know I've been trading with the 5%ers for a long time. In fact, for the most part of last year in my YouTube, I documented some trades, my performance, and I was making some returns in one of my account in the Fivers. However, that was a $20,000 account I think last year. So towards the end of last year, I lost my account because of a few mistakes that I made. So when this year began, I had some challenges on Funded Next, which I focused on trading more. However, I think about 2 months ago is when I got this challenge with the 5%ers. I lost my previous account at the end of last year. So this time I decided to go for 100K, which is the highest account balance that they offer. I'm also planning to be max allocated with the Fivers. I talked with their support and they informed me that once you pass your 100K account, you're allowed to take another 100K, but you must have passed the first one and it must be funded. So once I get funded with the Fivers, I'm planning to take another 100K, meaning I can have up to $200,000 live with the Fivers. So the reason why I love this program is because of their scaling. Their scaling is very interesting. You see, for example, with other prop firms, they tell you need to achieve something like 10% within 4 months. You need to do a certain number of payouts. You see, with the Fivers, as long as you hit 10% on your account, you get a 25% scale up. Now, once I get funded, I'll start at $100,000. Anytime I hit 10% accumulative profit, my account balance will be shifted from $100,000 to $125,000. The next time I also hit 10% on this new account, meaning I make a net profit of $37,500, same thing happens. And you can do this until your scaling goes all the way to about $500,000, to a point where you can even get a monthly salary. Obviously, getting to such a point will take a lot of time, but I think I'm willing to give it a try, and there is no hurry. As long as you're still making your monthly returns, then you just let the probabilities play out until you can scale up your account over time. Another interesting thing with this account is once you pass, as you can see here, we do have this thing called a profit share. So after passing phase 1, I was given a $40 reward. So depending with the challenge you're taking, if you take a 60K, you see the challenge is about $25. So for me with a 100K, I was given a $40 reward. And if I take you to my account, you'll see up here I've been given $40, which is here. So if you click here, you can find the credit that is available. So what I understand with this credit that they give you, I don't think you can withdraw it directly unless I'm wrong, but from my understanding, you can use this credit to purchase any product within the Fiverr's website. For example, in future when I want to purchase my next 100K challenge with the Fiverr's, it costs about $495. So instead of paying $495 for my next challenge, I'll be able to apply this $40 credit and it will discount me that amount. So those are just some of the little benefits that I got. Otherwise, my experience with the Fiverr's has always been one of the best. Their spreads are very nice. The execution is extremely fast. I've never had any issue whenever I'm trading with the Fivers, I think, for the longest time. So I won't go much into the statistics because I did that video, I think, 2 weeks ago. So instead of repeating everything from the last video, the only trade I've added is this one of card JPY, which passed the challenge. I didn't even wait for it to hit my target because I just needed about 1 point something percent to pass. So after hitting my target of 8%, I closed my trade there prematurely. So with this challenge, I've passed it literally just trading yen pairs. We do have some trades on AUD card, but if you check, most of them never went anywhere. Literally, my profit trades are just from trading card JPY and USD JPY. I think the total time to pass the challenge has been just about 2 months. That is for phase 1. I could have done better, honestly. In the past 2 months, I've missed about 3 profitable trades, and most of them have been executional errors where I find my price quite late, and by the time I want to execute, my market is already running 10-15 pips. Then I wait for it to come back to my NT and it never comes back. A good example is just here USD JPY. Recently I was waiting for a setup here on USD JPY, but I didn't manage to execute across all my accounts because at the moment I'm trading, I think, about 5 accounts, and I had not subscribed to the copy trader for this previous month. So that means I have to execute across all the accounts separately. So I managed to take this trade, I think, in only 2 accounts. And that's the mistake that I've been doing in the past about 2 months. Hence, I missed some setups on this account. Otherwise, I could have passed this account, I think, somewhere last month. So those are some of the ups and downs you'll experience as a trader. So far this year, I'm very happy with my performance. Again, still maintaining my 100% success rate on every challenge I've taken. Same thing with the funded accounts. Every funded account that I've received, I'm managing them successfully, and I've got payouts across every account. None of them has any crazy drawdowns. All of them are trading profitably, and I've already got scaled up in one of them in Funded Next. I'll be doing that video soon to show you how I got scaled up as well. So it's just a matter of staying patient. I'm not rushing anything in my challenges. I don't rush anything in my funded accounts. I only stick to my plan. Another important thing to mention with the Fivers is if somehow you are these, traders who try to pass your challenge within 1 day, it might not work very well around here because you are required to have a minimum of 3 profitable days. And if I take you to the rules, a profitable day is a day on which the close position made a positive profit of at least 0.5% of the balance. That means if you're trading this account, you need to have a minimum of 3 days where you closed above $500 profit. So assuming you get your challenge today and you take one big trade with a 1:8 risk to reward and you achieve your 8% within one trade, that is only the first day that you made over $500. So you'll still need to continue taking trades until you have 2 other days that you closed with at least $500 profit, so that the total profitable days can be 3. So this account is not meant for the type of person who isn't so sure about their consistency, because it might really mess you up. Because in other prop firms, sometimes if you just take one trade and you pass within 1 day, you can actually get your account directly. Or for other prop firms, even if they give you 5 minimum trading days, like Funded Next, usually they haven't specified any profit that is expected. So as long as you just open a 0.01 lot size and you close your trade after 1 minute, they'll still count it as a trading day. But for the Fivers specifically, it must be a profitable day and you must close with at least $500 on 100k, which is the same thing as 0.5% of your balance. So that's it with this account. Really, I'll be keeping you guys posted about my phase 2 progress. In the meantime, feel free to check out our trading community. The links will be in the description, where you get a chance to access our trading program through the membership. We do have about 2 modules where I've taken my time to show you the ABCD process of how I look at the markets in this first module. We also have the second module where I show you the exact mechanics that I use to develop an edge across any market. So if you want to become a scalper, if you want to become a swing day trader, regardless of the market that you want to trade, you'll get access to that information with very detailed examples. So I've tried my best to only teach you information which is very useful, things that have a proof of concept in the market. So feel free to check out the links in the description. You can also go through our FAQs section to get a detailed understanding of what the community is about, plus how you can join. Otherwise, that's it for this video. I'll see you next time.